All right, football's back tomorrow. Can you believe it? Hall of Fame game. Bears and Ravens. We'll preview that tomorrow. But part one today, how to bet and hopefully how to beat preseason football. Number one, do your homework, Teddy. And we love to bet preseason football because it's one of the few times where you have coaches who care against coaches who don't care. And you have great coaches who are awesome ATS like John Harbaugh, Pete Carroll, and Mike Zimmer.
Exactly. And when you do your homework, the wins will come. Of course, you can just watch SportsBit. We'll do our best to do as much homework as we can for you every day. But when you're finding accurate news, local news sources, when you're finding out what the accurate player rotations are going to be, it's not just about the starters. The mainstream media focuses on the starters. Point spread outcomes get decided after halftime. The vast majority do. You want to know who's going to be on the field in the second half of these ball games, which teams have a chance to move the ball up and down, and which teams are going to look pretty ugly on offense in the second half. You find that info, you got a chance to make a profit.
Zimmer's 12-5 against the spread. He started 11-2. They lost their last three last year. Harbaugh's 34-14, Carroll's 34-14-1 against the spread in the preseason, 4-0 straight up last year. Harbaugh's 27-13, 4-0 straight up last year in ATS. You've cashed 9 tickets in a row backing Harbaugh in the preseason. And how about Hoodie? He's 57-36 to the over in the preseason. How about the scores last year with the Patriots? 31-24, 27-23, 30-28, 40-38. 2 years ago, 34-22, 23-22, and 19-17. So a lot of shootouts with the Patriots in the preseason. Number two, bet facts, not opinions, Teddy.
Yeah, and this one's about as simple as it gets. Yeah, the Patriots, going to be an elite team come the beginning of September. And the Steelers, and the Rams, and the Vikings, and the Eagles. Great. Those are opinions that you have about those teams for September. None of that matters in August. All right, the Browns are going to stink, and the Jets are going to stink. Again, none of that matters in August. Those are opinions. You want to be betting facts. How is this game going to play out? What's the emphasis for the coach on this game? The only time your regular season opinions matter even a little, week 3, and that's still a long way from now.
Okay, number 3. You don't think 3s mean anything? 1s and 2s mean everything. And if you can explain that a little bit.
Sure. When you talk about key numbers in the NFL, everyone's saying 3s and 7s, 3s and 7s, and 3, the keyest of numbers in the NFL regular season because more games decided by 3 points than any other amount of margin of victory. So the 2.5 and the 3.5, crucial in the regular season. In the preseason, nobody wants overtime. So the coaches will always go for 2. Therefore, all of a sudden, the +1, -1, /1.5, /2 matters even more than the 3. Don't be fooled by paying any price to get on or off a 3 in August. It's 1s and 2s that you want to be aware of.
Okay, and one more, and again, this is a lot of fun. We'll do part 2 tomorrow. Next Thursday, there's 12 frickin' games, if you can believe it. Cluster injuries mean everything. Read the reports coming out of camp.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, coaches will do anything to avoid a cluster injury situation, whether it's cornerback, offensive line, defensive line, wide receivers. When you find a team with a particular position group that has injuries everywhere, that's a bet against team, even if it's only for that one unit.
Tomorrow, we'll preview the game, and we'll get to part 2 with this and finish that up tomorrow. We've seen some movement, some sharp money, at least what they told me at the Westgate on the over, which is odd. We'll explain tomorrow. And also Ravens from 1 up to 2.5 with the Lamar Jackson news and the fact that Harbaugh's cashed 9 straight tickets.
Like the show? Help us keep the lights on. Please make sure to comment, share, and subscribe to all the Sportsbook Review videos. Thanks so much. Best of luck. Enjoy the game.